How's it going, guys? It's Chaff91 here with another rebuilding video, and today we're going to jump in and do the LA Clippers. Now let's firstly jump in, turn off those recently restricted trades, get onto Hall of Fame, and let's pick up the Clippers here. So, I'm not sure who's really safe in this rebuild because, I mean, we've got Chris Paul, we've got Blake Griffin, we've got DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan's probably the least likely to be safe. Maybe Blake and Chris can stay. I'm really not 100%. I mean, they do have to get a new contract at the end of the year, so I'm really not sure if I want to keep them because really, what, we can pick up Jared Sullinger? No, I need to drop someone. So we're going to make some moves. I'm going to come back to you when I've figured something out here. Alright, so I couldn't find anything for Diamond Stone, so we're just going to release him to free agency. We're going to release, let's release Alan Anderson as well. So we're going to jump into free agents here. Get Jared Sullinger onto the team, and he's only wanting to make 4 mil. How about you want to make even less? No? I mean, he is already taking the exception, so we give him 3.92, and we get Yalen onto the team with a min. So we get a couple of nice pieces there, especially compared to like Diamond Stone and Alan Anderson. So we got a few free agents, we got a few pieces that we can definitely move here. I mean, Chris Paul's got that player option at the end of the year. He always declines it. Wow, Blake Griffin also has that player option that he declines. We've got a couple of lower end that have player options, but there's a bit of team here that need to come back, so we're going to make some moves and come back to you. Alright guys, so we just found a trade potentially for Chris Paul. Chris Paul, Jared Sullinger. We'd pick up Gordon Hayward and Rudy Gobert. Gordon Hayward does have a 1 year, but I mean, really, 2 nicer pieces onto the team rather than having one better one. So we're going to make some more moves and I'll come back to you. Alright guys, so Blake Griffin, JJ Redick in a second. They're going to give us Dennis Schroeder and Paul Millsap. I know that Blake's probably better in the long run, but if we move Millsap to a small forward, he does go up to an 87. So we're going to do that and get him onto the team. So I think that's a pretty good move, but I'm really not confident on that move in general. Alright guys, so now we're going to just pick up a few staff. So I forgot to pick up new staff at the start of the year. So let's fire off these people. Yeah, much better GMs out there. We'll get Vincent onto the team. I mean, Kevin Mahale is a little bit better than Doc. So I think I'm going to keep Doc only because he's been here for ages. But other than that, we're going to just get better people in general in all these positions. So let's bring you in, Carter, and trainer. Yeah, we get a better trainer. Let's pick you up. So we get some better staff in. We're going to keep making some more moves from here. Basically, I just wanted to make those little minor adjustments at this stage. Alright guys, so Jamal Crawford, Bryce Johnson for Enes Kanter and Andre Roberson. Enes Kanter's going to be a nice piece off the bench for us. Maybe move him as well. Alright guys, so Maurice Spates, Wesley Johnson for JJ Barea and Nicholas. Basically a nice PG off the bench or maybe a shooting guard. Okay, so we just tried to make some moves there, but let's check out the coaching plan. So we've got Dennis Schroeder, Gordon Hayward, Paul Millsap, Rudy Gobert, and DeAndre Jordan. And then off the bench, we got Enes Kanter, Luka Mude, Austin Rivers, JJ Barea, and Kelly Olynyk. And then we've got a few reserves that really are a lot lower. Let's bring in Yalen. I don't need the backup center again. So then we've got Felton, Olynyk, Bass, Chalmers, and Andre Roberson. So I'm thinking that we're just going to run with this, see how we go. Hopefully we get some decent record, and I'll come back to you. Alright guys, so we haven't finished going, but Austin Rivers we're going to trade along with Andre Roberson for Iggy and Zaza. Basically, we got offered this during the season simming, and I want to take away their center. So that's going to help us in the long run by taking their center and their backup small forward. So I know that it's a bit of a weird mix-up now with 3 centers, but I'm just going to run with that until we get to the All-Star break. Might make a move to see if I can quickly get someone, but let's go. Alright guys, so quickly making another move, Andre Iguodala and Kelly Olynyk, and we're picking up Steven Adams and Jeremiah Grant, getting a nice piece there from the Thunder. Alright guys, and now we're going to just make another move. I don't normally do this, but we're trading Gordon Hayward, Zaza for Avery Bradley and Jay Crowder. Getting some absolute guns to either be backups or maybe the starters as well. But this is going to be our last move before we keep going. So we're going to keep on going to the All-Star break and I'll come back to you. Alright guys, so at the All-Star break, we are 29-27, 7th in the conference. We're probably going to need to make some moves because this isn't really working that well. We are 9 games behind the Golden State Warriors, who still have the Big Four, and JaVale McGee is starting center for them. And really, 7th is too far away. We do need to make something happen here because it's not going to work if we just continue with the same team. I know we did make a few trades during that break between the start and the end, but let's check out stats. So Avery Bradley's leading the team with 16 and 6 rebounds, Millsap with 15 and 7 rebounds, Adams with 14 and 8 rebounds, Schroeder with 12 and 8 assists, DeAndre Jordan with 12 and 10 rebounds, getting that double-double. Rudy Gobert with almost a double-double of 11 and 9.6 rebounds. Jay Crowder with 10, Enes Kanter with 10 and 7 rebounds, and then really falls away from there. So let's just check out our coaching plan right now. So we've got Dennis Schroeder, we've got Bradley, Millsap, Rudy Gobert, and DeAndre Jordan. And then off the bench, we've got Steven Adams, Jay Crowder, Enes Kanter, Luka Mbamute, JJ Barea, Felton. We might need to make some moves here, so I'm going to see what we can do with this team because we have some nice pieces and we've got a decent bench. We just need to make it just a touch more stronger, really, to round out this team. So I'm going to come back to you with some trades. Alright guys, so we just made a trade with the Philadelphia 76ers. We are just getting a backup piece here, so we traded away Luka Mbamute and a second rounder for TJ McConnell. Bring in that backup point guard, which we can move him to a shooting guard. And he goes up to 77, so we get a better shooting guard off the bench there at the expense of a third small forward off our team. So it's not an issue for us. So we've still got a similar sort of team structure. We've got Adams off the bench with Jay Crowder, Enes Kanter, TJ and JJ Barea. And then we've got our reserves, which are still looking pretty decent for where we're at on this team. So I don't know if we're going to make too many more trades, to be honest. I'm going to see what we want to do. I'm going to come back to you. Alright guys, so I couldn't find anything decent, so we're actually going to continue going and I'll come back to you at the end. Alright guys, so at the end of the year, Kevin Durant is the MVP with 25, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Joel Embiid with the Rookie of the Year with 18 and 9 rebounds, almost at double-double. George Hill is 6th man with 14 and 4 assists, probably behind Chris Paul there. Hassan Whiteside, defensive player with 19 and 6 rebounds. D'Angelo Russell is most improved with 22 and 6 assists. And Coach of the Year goes to Tyronn Lue of the Cavs with 57 and 25. So, did we get any clippers on any of these teams? I mean, we could have got some defensive. I didn't expect any All-NBAs, but any All-Defensive? No All-Defensive, and we're not going to have any rookies. So, we end up going 49-33, guys. 4th in the conference. We definitely brought it back in the second half here. We're only 8 games behind the Warriors. Definitely brought it back on them. And really, we're only 1 game behind the 3rd seed. Only 4 games behind the 2nd seed. And on the other side is the Cavs going 57 games there. So we had a pretty decent run towards the end. So we might actually be able to stream this. So Paul Millsap had 16 and 7 rebounds, Avery Bradley with 16 and 6 rebounds, Adams with 14 and 8 rebounds, Schroeder with 13 and 8 assists, DeAndre Jordan with a double-double at the end with 12 and 10 rebounds, Rudy Gobert almost a double-double with 11 and 9.8 rebounds, Jay Crowder with 10 and 5 rebounds, Enes Kanter with almost 10 and 7 rebounds, and then really falls away. So let's just check out our coaching plan for the season here. We've got Dennis Schroeder, Avery Bradley, Paul Millsap, Rudy Gobert, DeAndre Jordan, and then off the bench we've got Steven Adams, Jay Crowder, Enes Kanter, JJ Barea, and TJ McConnell. So we've got a decent squad here. We definitely fall off towards the very end, but really to have 76 and 77 on the team as the 2 worst and then go from 80 upwards is really good. So we're going to get a backup reserve there in Brandon Bass, but who are we taking on here? So let's check out their squad. And we're taking on the Rockets here. They have James Harden, they have Lou Williams, Clint Capella, and Eric Gordon with Pat Bev there. I mean, they got pretty decent squad here. No injuries for them. This is going to be a tough challenge. So let's simulate the current round. We win the first, take the second, third, and we sweep them. Wasn't expecting the sweep. So we're taking on the Golden State. Oh, okay, Golden State in the next round. We have no injuries, so that's good. What are they going? So they have no injuries as well. So they got KD, Steph, Clay, Draymond Green, Austin Rivers, JaVale McGee. I mean, they have an amazing squad. Let's take this. So, game by game. We win the first. They take the second. We win the third. We take the fourth. And we move on to the semi-finals, guys. We get to the conference finals here. We just bet the Golden State Warriors. We are on Hall of Fame. I'm going to quickly jump in here. Yeah, we are on Hall of Fame. But let's see what they come around. And we're taking on the Trailblazers. So, do we have any more injuries? No, doesn't look like it. So, do they have... They have Lillard. They have McCollum. And then, really, not a whole lot more. They've got the first two... And that's really their team. So, since we were just able to take 390, surely we can take them on. Okay, it's 2-1, 3-1, and we get through in 5 as well. Alright, and we're taking on the Cavs. Cavs do make it through. We don't have any injuries. What about them? Can they have a couple injuries? No. Of course, no injuries for them. So they've still got the big three with Tristan Thompson, Williams, Smith, all those guys still on the squad. So... we're going to have to take this game by game. So we take the first. We take the second. We take... What? Okay, we just swept the Cavs with... Wow, okay. We just swept the Cavs. And Paul Millsap is your finals MVP with 20 points per game, 6 rebounds. So let's just check out the final stats here, guy. So, we got Millsap with that 22, 6, and 6 assists. Schroeder with 18 and 9 assists. Bradley with 15 and 4 rebounds. Adams with 11 and 6 rebounds. DeAndre with that 10 and 8. Rudy Gobert with 10 and 9. Kanter with 10 and 6. Crowder with 9. And then really falls away. So, we somehow win it here in year number 1, guys. And we're going to jump into a second year. Try and go back to back. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to come back to the next episode. So, I'll see you then, and hopefully win another ring.